Hi, I'm Larry Janesky from Dr. Energy Saver. You know, old houses don't have enough insulation in their walls. Some houses, if they're very old, have no insulation in the walls, and other houses have fiberglass bats in the walls, but the fiberglass does a very poor job of air sealing and of filling the cavity completely to get a really good R value in the walls. So we're going to be fixing this situation in this particular house, which is a raised ranch that has an addition onto it. And we're going to do that by injecting urethane foam into the wall cavities. So now you might say, well, gee, how do you do that on an existing house? Let me show you. This house has vinyl siding, so vinyl siding is relatively easy for us to get off, so we can access the wall sheathing to drill 2.5-inch holes into it so that we can get the foam in there. If you have shingles, then we simply cut a shingle wherever we want to drill a hole, pull that shingle off, drill our hole, and afterwards we'll plug the hole and put that shingle back where it was. As you can see, we took the vinyl siding off here and we're able to drill holes to access the stud cavities. And this house just has 3/8 of an inch sheathing, and you can see these little nail holes here. This house must have been sided with a different kind of siding. It was probably cedar shakes, and the siding was removed to put the vinyl on and left all these little nail holes, and that leaves a lot of air leaks in the house, and vinyl siding is not airtight, so the air comes right through the vinyl. To show you what I mean, that walls leak air in existing homes, if we look at this fiberglass insulation, you can see it's pink. This was the original color, but look at this. This is, it turned gray and black, and that means that it's filtering air. So there's a lot of air flowing through this wall, and as the air flows through, this fiberglass just acts as an air filter. It doesn't block airflow at all. It lets the air through the wall into the house and just captures the dust. So with fiberglass, you've got basically one big pink air filter in every wall cavity, and it doesn't stop airflow at all. That's a big advantage of this urethane injection foam that we're going to be putting in today. It does stop all the air leaks. Injection foam is very specialized foam made just for injecting into existing walls and existing homes. If you use 2-part spray foam in a wall cavity, the expansion created by the chemical reaction of part A and part B as it's injected into the walls creates pressure on the drywall and will push that drywall right off the walls. Injection foam doesn't do that. Injection foam expands before it goes into the wall. Once it's in the wall, there's no more expansion that takes place. It goes into the wall in a consistency like shaving cream or Cool Whip, if you want to think of it that way. And we inject it using just the pressure of the foam coming out of the hose to push it up into all the recesses of the wall cavity and around existing insulation, filling pipe and wire holes and all little pinholes in the wall cavity, stopping airflow. The injection foam is made up of 2 parts. There's a resin and a foaming agent. Both sides have water in them. So it's not a very harsh chemical like you have with spray foam. When we spray with spray foam, we have to wear fitted respirators with dedicated air supplies. There's a lot of terrible chemicals that come off of spray foam. To let you know, you're living in this house while we are injecting the walls with injection foam, and there's no harsh chemical smell at all. In fact, we don't have to wear respirators at all. So here we are, this garage is a heated garage, and we are injecting the walls on the outside of the garage. How do we know it got all the way in the walls? Well, we mark the hose and we stick the hose all the way up to the top of the wall and all the way to the bottom of the wall from our hole. But over here around this cable TV jack, we could see the foam coming out, and that's okay. We can wipe this right off. It's not a sticky, gooey mess like spray foam or other foams would be. Once the wall cavities are filled and the holes are plugged, the siding is put back on, and you never know we were here.